So I know I wanted to start a YouTube channel and I was going to try to be consistent on it. But life happens as it does and took me off track a little bit. The month of May was National Mental Health Awareness Month. I had no idea that even existed until of late when I had a very hard moment with my mom. So I'm going to put a video in here what happened with my mother during the month of May and everything that we've been going through as a small business. And I'm very grateful for friends and family that stepped in to help out where it was needed. So I'll try to be more consistent. Really want to try to get this platform to start moving and seeing what it brings and hopefully some opportunities. So we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching, guys.
Hey Mellow Peeps. Just trying to figure out for the last couple of days whether to post something on here. You guys all know me very well, and I've been personal on here about a few things when it comes to work. And lately I haven't been on here much, you know, my What's Up Mellow Peeps, all that fun stuff. Been in a very dark place lately. Dealing with a lot of emotional, personal stuff. And prayers and love is needed for my family right now. I've been on here with my mom. You've seen her. She's a great supporter of my business, great supporter of my marriage, great supporter of my family. And we haven't had the best relationships growing up. It's very up and down just because of her demons and, you know, life. But the last 2 years, you know, we've grown with each other. She helped me with my grandmother when my grandmother was really sick. She was definitely there that last year. I needed her to be there. And a year and a half ago, she lost her job. She was very defiant about that. Couldn't understand why. And when I read over her report, it made sense to me why she was let go. Then she lost her car. And then, she was a little lost. She's 62 years old. And she retired. So then I thought, I'll let her work for me. And some of you know I partnered with Sweet Daddy Cupcakes here in Chandler. And we lost a baker a few months back, almost a year ago, I think. And she stepped up and said she'd bake. Now, my mom wasn't a baker. She was a working mom. And tried to give me everything, me and my brother and sister, everything that we needed or wanted. And so yeah, she wanted to bake for me to help ease some of the pressures. And so she did. And she did a phenomenal job at baking. Perfect. The cupcakes are perfect. Just plain perfect. For the last couple of months, I've noticed that she was getting very irritated easily, annoyed easily, frustrated easily, needing my attention all the time. It reminded me of a little girl at times because I was so busy. And in my head, I knew something was wrong. I knew there was something more than just being my mom. My mom's very outspoken. She's very, mind you, she's 5'10" now. She's shrinking. She was 5'11", 5'10", 5'9". And she could be very abrasive sometimes, so. But this was just more. I could tell it was just more. So last week or a week and a half ago, she was crying a lot, getting more angry. Mother's Day, took her out to a movie, and it was very distant. So Wednesday, everything came to a head. And her and I got into an argument. And it was not the first time that I had heard her say this, that she did not want to be here anymore. She didn't want to be on this earth. She didn't want to breathe. She didn't want to live. She didn't want to be here anymore. So, after this argument that her and I had, she took off running into oncoming traffic. And I took off after her. And I told her, you go, I go. Luckily, in God's great wisdom and interference, a police officer saw us and approached us and asked her what was wrong. And she said she did not want to be here anymore. So they admitted her to the hospital. And for the last 5 days, she's been in a behavioral health center. Trying to get better. Trying to work through her demons. Trying to get stronger mentally. You know, people are like, your mom's crazy. Family members have said my mom's crazy. My mom said she was crazy, and I told her she's not crazy. She has a mental illness. She's sick now. And we're working on getting her the right medications and making sure she sees a psychiatrist and making sure she sees the right therapist and working through her challenges. I've never really paid attention to mental illness, but this has definitely been a wake-up call. Hopefully Friday she gets out, and then she will be outpatient. And hopefully this, now that we know, you know, that she's not being mean or she's not being Cecilia, that she's sick. And that's sad for me because my mom has always been the strongest person I know. So, this week has been hard and it's been tough and a struggle for me. So, love and prayers out there, if you can just put them out there for her to get healthier. I'm not ready to lose my mom. That'd be great. And pay attention to your loved ones around you because they could be going through the same thing, and we're just chalking it up to them being Uncle Joe or Aunt Sylvia, you know, and just throwing it out there and not realizing that they're hurting and that they're too proud to say that they need help. So that's where I am right now. Been a tough couple of days, and I'm trying to stay strong. I got a great support system. My work family's been awesome. They stepped up 100%, absolutely, to make sure things didn't fall apart. And my wife has been amazing. So I definitely have a support system. And my mom definitely has a support system with my sister and my niece and myself and my family. But make sure you be aware of those around you. Don't ignore them. Check in with your loved ones. communicate with them to see where they are mentally. If I had lost her, I don't know what I would have done. And I'm thankful that she's getting the help that she needs. So thank you guys for the love. Thank you for the support. And once this all calms down and my mom is my mom again, you'll see the cheerful me again on Instagram. And yeah, thanks.
Yeah, because sometimes I'd be counting. It's like, oh Lord. Especially when you have 2 dozen, 21, 22.
What are you doing on our YouTube channel?
Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe.